I got into a beef with an airline on X yesterday.
What were you tweeting out to them?
Who were you mad at yesterday?
Let's get the podcast started because I honestly can't actually even get into it without starting the podcast. I'm so pissed.
Okay.
I love when mommy's mad at something that's not mama.
Hell yeah. Mama, jump on board because this is going to make you angry too.
I'm already angry. When mama's angry, mommy's angry.
Because you know me, it's already hard for me to follow up, send an email. And I've been doing this for Let's start the pod.
Okay.
Welcome to This Bitch with Sarah Wineshank and Kim Congdon.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of This Bitch Podcast. We're live from the Hive at the Comedy Store Studios. I'm Kim Congdon.
And I'm Sarah Wineshank.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
I'm sick of these airlines.
What happened?
I'm sick of them.
What did they do to you? And which airline specifically?
Okay. I don't know legally because I'm going to talk shit.
Alleged. Was it allegedly?
What are the legalities of talking about an airline? Are they going to shut
We need a lawyer.
Slanders is like a thing, but I'm sure if we can bleep and stuff. I just made a note right now.
Well, do we have to bleep if this is the way they behave?
Exactly. So how far are we? Thank you, Sarah.
Right?
You know what? It's so nice when we're on the same side. I've missed
This
working
is your
with you.
personal experience. It's not alleged. This is what happened to you.
Okay, you're right. I knew I needed a Jew on the case.
Yeah, you got a Wineshank on your team.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. So yeah. Okay. So this is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm flying to Austin, Texas.
Okay.
June 1st.
Okay.
I have a 2 p.m. flight, 2:40 or something like that.
Okay.
I'm excited. I go, oh, I love a 2:40 flight.
It's the perfect time. No rush. You can sleep in a little.
A 2:40? A 2:40
yeah.
flight? Land in Austin at like 4 because it goes back 2 hours. 3 or 4. You get there at 4. You have some lunch. You go out later that night. I mean, it is
perfect.
Get to the airport and then, I mean, don't pack a suitcase. Don't check a bag.
Okay.
Because I'm like, let's just go an hour before, get in, and fly there and make it easy. Everything's gliding smoothly.
Until
we bought an American Airlines flight to go to Austin, Texas.
Okay.
We go to the American Airlines gate.
Okay.
And we wait for our flight, which becomes delayed.
Okay.
Fine. I don't mind going 3:40.
Okay.
I don't mind an hour.
Yeah.
First they delayed 30 minutes, then an hour. So now we're at an hour and 30. Then another hour.
No.
Now we're at 2.5 hours. So now it's almost, it's like 6 o'clock. Then they delay it.
Again?
I mean, then they cancel it. Then it just says canceled. And I go up and ask why it's canceled. And they say, we didn't have enough crew. And in my head, I'm like, how? Can there be better scheduling at the airport?
Yeah.
Seems like a place like, I mean, I've worked at pancake shops that always there's always enough staff.
Right.
Every time. I've worked at a place that serves eggs, a good hollandaise that doesn't miss a staff.
Yeah.
So I feel like the airport is a place where maybe you'd have people on call. Like
I'm sure there's people that want to work out there.
I'm sure there are. I'm sure people are crazy to drive a little plane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then right behind, I notice even before we get on the flight, it's so funny. Before we get on the flight, there's this should have heeded. I'm not going to say anything bad about a company, but this should have heeded a warning for me.
Okay.
Am I saying that correctly?
Yes, I believe so.
I walked to my gate and right past my gate, I like that Xavier's looking up.
Yeah, you're right.
A warning. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. This should have heeded a warning because right past my gate, I see this huge line wrapped around the corner. I go, whoa, is that a plane boarding? And when I look at the front of the line, it is American Airlines customer assistance.
No.
They have their own wing for when they mess up. I've never seen this at an airport. I don't walk by and see a
how
Delta
often that
issues. Yeah, it's like so. And I literally make a comment like, "Damn, would suck to be stuck in that line." Then our flight's delayed. They're telling people to get in that line.
No.
This line's over 4 hours, easily. So now we're looking at flights out to Austin. By the way, I'm flying to Austin early because the entire reason I'm taking the trip is to film something
Right.
and do a show where I'm filming something that night. And I booked a week after that just so I could hang out for a few days.
Right.
But the whole purpose is that night. So then, or no, the next night, whatever. Anyways, we don't get in the line. We decide to leave, and then I call on the way home. We're like, we'll get an Uber. We bought a different flight. We look at the flights. There's only 2 flights going out that day. We're like, we're not going to make it. We're going to have to get up and do like a 6 a.m. flight to make it to the show because I had to be there by 2, I think.
Okay.
We call to get a refund, and they're like, oh, yeah, actually, it wasn't an American Airlines flight. It was through Alaska, who we partnered with. Yeah, that I like the eye twitch. The eye twitch hits for me.
You don't get to blame Alaska. To leave Alaska out of this. I didn't do business with Alaska. I did business with American Airlines.
That is my entire point. So then I'm like, okay, and this is after, I mean, I'm not kidding. This flight was on a Saturday and Sunday was the show. And I didn't get a call back. I called them on Saturday. The line was busy. It said the wait on the phone was over 4 hours for American. Yes. So then they said, do you want to put your name on a list and get a call back? I'm like, it's 6. They'll call me by 10.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers call me at 12:45
No.
midnight. I was already sleeping because I had rebooked a flight for like 8 a.m. the next morning. So I had to be up and take another 50-minute Uber. This is 4 Ubers, 50 minutes. Now we should
And they're
start
expensive.
We should start an invoice, actually. Can we get a
Invoicing
checklist of okay, so we got 4 Ubers at what? To go to the airport, 60,
Yeah.
$65 sometimes.
So you dropped about
80 during
probably dropped close to $300 in Ubers.
close to $300 in Ubers. Give me an Uber $300.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
The flight originally.
And you got to add something for your pain and suffering, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. We're not there yet.
Okay.
The original flight, I think, round trip was pretty expensive. It was like $400 or $500.
Yeah, they're expensive right
we
now.
got 2 of them. These are 2 flights
Whoa.
at $500.
All right, I'm getting $1,300 right now.
We're down $1,300 right now.
You haven't even made it to Austin.
By the way, American Airlines automatically rebooks us on a flight the next night at like 9 p.m. where I would have missed the show.
Uh-huh.
And I'm calling them to cancel, and they're saying it's Alaska again.
No.
So now I have 2 flights.
Not
Now I'm-
American identifying as Alaska.
Anyone can be anything. American could be Alaska. You don't know what you're buying these days. American could be Alaska.
Oh my God.
It could very well be.
Yeah.
So then I call. So then I get off the phone with American after waiting over 12 hours for a call back. They tell me to call Alaska after all that waiting. So I'm calling Alaska. And guess what?
They tell you to call American.
No,
What?
they're closed on Sundays. How? You're an airline. You're not a fucking Chick-fil-A. You're an airline.
You're not a church.
Wait, you're not a church. Why are you closed on Sunday? Are there people flying on Sunday?
Yeah.
Then you should be open, customer service.
What is up with Alaska and American?
Listen, I'm saying nothing but the truth. Alaska Airlines closed on Sunday. Bring it up. Is it truthful? Look, they don't want anyone to know.
We have canceled 170 Sunday flights.
Okay, they're closed on Sunday.
They're closed on Sunday.
So now I have 2 flights.
Right.
One that I'm just going to miss.
Well, do you get money back?
Well, what they thought was I would just get on the other flight and let it all go.
Yeah.
Which is I mean, everyone accepts that. It is crazy to me.
That is crazy because you're like, I need to be there before that.
Also, you already owe me $300 for the Ubers.
Yeah.
I didn't shorten my staff.
Yeah.
That sounds so religious.
I
didn't shorten my staff for you.
I can't wait till when you get on the phone with them and you say, I actually talked about this on a podcast. I'm going to send you the link right here.
Oh.
That's what you should do. You should make the staff at Alaska/American listen to this episode.
Honey, we
need vouchers, baby. If you're listening, American/Alaska, we need vouchers.
By the time we get our flight and get it all dealt with, we've already spent 6 hours on the phone with these people. And this is not even with a flight refunded. This is just convincing them that we didn't miss the flight. We couldn't take their rebooked flight and they were closed on a Sunday. They didn't get it.
Yeah.
They're like, why wouldn't you tell us? It's like, you're closed.
Yeah.
You booked me on a flight I never asked for. You just picked a time.
Right.
Who does that?
Right.
You think you know my life?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Give me some options.
Dude, if an airline was a woman doing this, they'd be like, this woman's crazy. She needs to be locked up. She just assumes she knows when I need to be in Austin.
Yeah.
And then blocks me.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. So then we go to Austin. We try and call for a few days, and at one point I go, we'll call when we get back, when we take the final flight back and we've completed the full flight.
Yeah.
Because these people, I mean,
it's
scary.
It's too much.
It's scary what's going on up here with these people.
Okay.
So then we get back, we call.
Nothing.
Literally. We wait again for, I think I waited 65 minutes with American. They sent me to Alaska again. I called Alaska. I swear to God, they sent me to American. They're like, it's not.
No.
And at this point, I'm going like, and now at this point, I call American. I go, it's on you. I bought the flight from you. They're like, it's Alaska. I'm like, I bought it from you. They're like, we're partnered with Alaska. I go, that is between you and Alaska.
No.
Leave me out.
I don't know what to tell you. If you guys haven't figured out what goes on when a flight gets canceled and where the money goes, that seems like a kink in the system.
Yeah.
And I'm literally talking to them like this. Like, what is going on? And then after, I mean, not kidding, yesterday, now this is going on 18 days. I'm waiting for an email back, a call back, anything. I'm down. How much was it?
1,300.
1,300 so
Oh, I
far.
know the number. You're down 13, sweetie.
Isn't that a lot, though? Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, that's a lot of money to be down from this Alaska American faux pas. What the
Wait,
fuck?
hold on. We added no. We didn't add the cost of the new flights to Austin. The new flight that I bought to Austin, which was
Probably
the day before. I think it was 600, so another
Each.
1,200.
Oh, so you're
So now we're at
almost
2,600.
Oh.
Now we're down 2,600 just on flights. So now
You could have gone to Europe.
honey, I could have been laying in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, I know.
With the shit they've put me through.
You could have been in Greece.
Oh my God.
Eating feta.
So now I wait on the phone, American Airlines. They put me on the phone with this lady who is just being this is Alaskan. She was just being a bitch to me.
Yeah.
She's going, can you give me the confirmation number? And I gave her the confirmation. Already that attitude. And I'm going, hi. When she answers, she goes, Alaskan Airlines, how can I help you? And I go, hi, I'm just calling. I've been trying to get my flight refunded for over 2 weeks. I've spent like
$2,600.
I've spent thousands of dollars in a full work week trying to contact you guys, just hours and hours on the phone. And I just need someone to refund me and maybe compensate me for my time. And she goes, okay, well, before we even get there.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, oh, was that not convincing that I've been working for 2 weeks for you? And then she's like, give me your confirmation number. I give it to her and she goes, that's not the confirmation number. And I look again and I give it to her again. She goes, that's not the right flight. And I'm looking at my phone. I'm going, ma'am, I'm looking at my flight right now. It says June 1st. This is the confirmation number. She goes, well, it's wrong. You have to call American. I go, you know what? Give me someone else.
No.
Yeah. I go, I don't want to talk to. She's like, I can't. No one else is going to help you because you don't even have the right confirmation. I go, I don't want to speak to you anymore.
No.
Literally, I was just so fucking done with her. She was such a bitch off rip. Dude, just a bitch.
Did she give you to someone else?
Immediately, it went to the music. Like, she hung up on me, but instead of hanging up, it hits different because it's just like classical music.
Yeah. I know.
And then this really nice lady gets on the phone, and I'm already pissed. I'm going, okay, I'm already pissed. This is the second person I'm talking to. I'm 4 hours deep into calling people today.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear any excuses. I need a refund.
Yeah.
This is what I give her a breakdown of what's happened again. I've gone 2 weeks. I need a refund. She's like, okay, well, you know what? We don't have a ticket number here at Alaska. It's actually Americans issue because we're partnering with them. I go, what? Stop saying you're partnering with them.
No.
There's no partnership. She goes, let me call them. So then I wait 20 minutes. She comes back. She goes, I just want to let you know that I am trying to contact them. I am trying to do a 3-way call. I am on hold. I go, how are you a partner if you have to call and be on hold when there's an issue?
Yeah.
Are you really their partner?
Yeah, no.
Now I'm saying things like, you seem like a mistreated partner.
No.
Why are you on hold when you're the airline?
No.
Yeah. So now I'm starting to tweet. And now I'm telling this lady, I swear to God, if we can't get a refund, I'm talking about this on podcasts.
No.
If we don't solve this
immediately,
and I have to do any more work for you, and I'm going on the phone going, for you, this $1 billion company, and she comes back after 30 minutes and she goes, Miss Congdon, we solved it. I did it. She sounded like she just landed a rocket in Mars.
No.
Yeah. She was like, and I finally felt good. I was like, she did it. She's like, we had completely our fault. The airlines had a miscommunication. We lost your ticket stock number. They didn't have it and we didn't have it. We have recovered it. We're so sorry for all the time and effort that you've done. We are actually going to give you the refund for your flight, and as a courtesy, we're gonna compensate you $200.
Okay.
Now, let me do my math correctly.
Yeah.
So now you're only at 24.
Yes, exactly. Now, instead of being down 2,600, I'm down. Actually, technically, I'm down 1,800 because they refunded my flight.
Okay.
But that means I have to fly with them again. It's not like I get the money back. By the way, it's not like
you're gonna be partnering with American/Alaska again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fucking crazy.
It's like having to be forced to go back to an ex that abused you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then I go on the phone. I'm like, you know how insulting it is for you to offer $200 after. I was like, $200 doesn't even cover the Ubers. They were $300. So before you're even paid off of what you owe me, which is the transportation and the flight you canceled and me having to go there 4 times, you're still down $100 before my compensation.
Yeah.
Which, if you're thinking of giving me $200, you're nuts. I want $1,000.
Did you say that?
Yes.
No, what'd she say?
And she was like, well, that's all we could do. And then basically
I want
they were like,
1,000.
because it's not our flight, it's Americans. Then they blamed mom again.
No, not
like two
mom
parents.
and dad, divorced parents blaming each other.
And basically I went back and forth with them. And then I started tweeting, and the fucking Twitter, was it Alaskan or American? Because they pissed me off.
I was wondering why you said something about $1 billion companies on your Twitter yesterday.
I was
I was like,
going off.
she's going off. All I saw was $1 billion companies, and I was like, okay, she's on one. And I didn't read any further, and this is why.
Dude.
I will never stop calling out billionaire. I'm shadow banned.
I think
on warning with
I don't
every
know which one it
social
is on
media
my
except
Twitter.
X.
What?
I'm shadow banned
No,
and
go to
on
the-
warning with every social media except X. Is that true?
Yeah, we are. Our podcast is.
Are we? This is how I find
Our
out.
Instagrams,
I'm
I think my Instagram is definitely shadow banned. When people look for me, and pull my name up, it doesn't come up.
Okay.
Oh my God. Your Twitter's looking actually pretty sick.
What?
Oh my
You
god.
said your Twitter's pretty sick. This is a funny tweet.
Thank you. Okay, so hold on. Someone from the Twitter account starts replying to my tweets complaining about them.
No, not
Literally.
the social media person that just got hired last week, fresh out of college.
Dude.
Like,
Not
now
a-
he's entering the chat. What's he saying?
Not only are they replying, they're publicly talking about my flight info.
No.
It was American Air.
No, what are they saying?
So I can't find what I tweeted, but the response is, "Good evening. If you're referring to the reservation from a few weeks ago, the ticket was issued by the other carrier." And
no.
Stop.
isn't it crazy? And the partial refund from the unused segment would need to come from that carrier, Alaska, who says they have nothing to do with the actual American flight because they're just a partner.
I don't understand.
So now I'm fighting with the airlines publicly.
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
Dude, I'm done with them. I was on the phone talking about the American people.
You know who would never do this?
Who?
Delta.
Delta would never.
This
Delta.
is Delta.
Delta, you're my baby.
Delta.
And you know what? And you know who's a good, nice, fun cousin?
JetBlue.
JetBlue is
Jet-
fun.
yeah.
JetBlue's a party, sweetie.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
JetBlue is the private
and
jet
Delta.
of regular planes.
And Delta.
Delta's up there. I put my top 3.
Mine's
Delta.
Delta.
Number 1.
Delta
Just
always number
JetBlue
one.
first class though. If you ever hit that mint,
Oh, yeah,
I've
yeah.
only
I
hit it
haven't done
once.
that.
I've hit it once, and trust me,
It
sweetie,
changed you.
it changed me. But
You were talking about Mint for a little bit after it.
but Delta is number 1.
Uh-huh.
JetBlue number 2, and you know what? I'll give it to United because they try really hard.
Okay.
And at LAX, when you land at United, you're closer to the Uber car thing.
That's good to know.
But the other 2, I won't mention who. I do not suggest.
There's this other one. It's like Spirit, but not. It's called
Frontier?
Avuelo.
Oh,
It's
it's called Grandpa.
It's Avuelo.
Oh,
They fucking canceled my flight. They did that same shit to me. I got stuck in Humboldt County.
Ah!
I was like, I do not need an extra day in Humboldt.
yeah, and then you're like, oh yeah, that looks like it would
Abuela.
get stuck in
It-
Humboldt.
right?
That plane was ready to get.
The purple just makes it seem like
Dude,
it
if you're
I know.
if your
it's
plane
cheap.
is-
It already looks cheap.
if your plane is possibly the color of a child female 3rd grader, her favorite color. If it's pink, if it's purple, if it's yellow, you're fucked, dude. You're fucked. You don't need a
Velo.
colorful plane. You need a nice sturdy Delta and some
Dude,
nice American colors.
When I flew a Velo, there was a guy who flew with his fish. I told you that story.
Oh yeah.
He had a
Does the fish have, like, a
styrofoam
seat?
container of fish that he was flying with.
That can't be good for the fish's
And then-
air pressure.
And then he was reading books about fish, and we got sat next to each other, and he was like obsessed with fish.
yeah, that's the spectrum.
It was like, it was crazy. He's like, I have like 3 snail slugs or whatever, sea slugs. What did you just do?
Scout's honor.
Scout's honor.
I thought it was the Hunger Games. I'm with you. What's that one? Can we pull up the Hunger Games hand signal so I can learn it for my next bit?
Oh, it's 3.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad we learned the salute in Hunger Games. I was hoping we were going to. Well, also the snacks on Delta are pretty good, and the snacks on JetBlue are pretty good.
Delta has the Biscoffs.
Yeah.
The Biscoffs fuck.
So you get a coffee and you get a Biscoff and you take a little nappy after your
Yeah.
flight.
that is
Yeah.
a nice little-
Sweetie. Yeah. What I don't know what it is when planes start. I fall asleep immediately as soon as they start. I think something happens weird with the oxygen and it knocks me out.
Really?
And then I wake up about 30 minutes into it.
I feel like when the plane starts, you're anxious.
I am. And that probably knocks me out after too.
Yeah, like
Well,
a kid playing all day.
After
you're
we're
like,
in the air and we're steady, I don't like this. I like this. I don't mind this on a plane, but I don't like
You don't like
this,
any
and I don't like
turbulence.
this. No,
Yeah.
I don't like going up and I don't like coming down. It feels like, how is the guy that's doing this doing this? Like, you got to think of the guy in the seat.
well, you ever think of the
who's
guy
flying,
in the seat?
whose front
Maybe
window
he's
is
in the
just
middle of a
fucking.
divorce.
That's what I think about. I go, it takes one little snap from this dude.
Dude, his wife stopped fucking him. Now he's flying the plane. He's got
horny.
nothing
Look
to
at this
lose.
guy. I gotta trust this guy on a vuelo not to snap.
No.
Not to snap, dude. Those guys don't look like they'd snap.
I don't know.
This guy's so casual.
He's so casual. That's too casual for me.
That's too casual.
That's too
It's
casual.
Yeah.
No, if I see a young girl,
he has Sunday energy.
if
While
I
he's
see a young
flying the
girl
plane.
flying my plane, I'm not happy. I need at least an old bitch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I need an old bitch.
Yeah,
I need
I'm not. There's.
I need someone who's
Amelia
got
Earhart, get out. Sorry to be sexist, but no. Give me someone with a dick. I feel safer. I gotta be honest.
I need a man or like someone like an old woman with the
Or a
wisdom
butch.
of the tree from Pocahontas.
yeah.
Like someone who's been around for really
Or
has
a
her
butch
roots.
lesbian.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know.
I would feel safe with a lesbian,
a butch lesbian does seem like she could drive a car better than a woman.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm back on board
Not
with
to
the
be
butch.
misogynistic
Back with,
pig,
I'm back
but-
with the butch sister.
Dude, I think a butch could fly the plane better than men, maybe.
Whoa. Actually, you're onto something.
I know. Justice for butches.
It is so funny that if we saw a woman flying our plane, we'd be like,
Oh,
there's been a
no.
few times where I've gotten off the plane and I've looked and it's been a woman. And I'd be like, oh! I'm trying not to be sexist, but I go, wow! I didn't even know I should have been more scared the whole time.
Even when I get a Lyft driver that's a woman, I go, ugh. I go, fuck.
Yeah.
Because I'm going off of what I bring to the table. And if this woman's even close to the
She
type
drives
of driver
anywhere near like I do. We're fucked. That's so funny.
Yeah, dude. Remember phone books?
Yeah. Me and my cousin would just look up people with the last name Dick.
No.
And call them and be like, your last name's Dick. And then hang up. And that was like the prank.
What do
You
we-
have a funny last name. And then hang up. I wish we could have a phone book.
I wish we could be in the yellow pages.
I wanna-
This bitch podcast.
That'd be so great, dude, with our numbers.
Look us up. We're in the yellow
Someone
pages.
should make a yellow pages of social media accounts.
They should.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. How did
Oh,
they
she's
even
into
add
something?
How did you submit for the yellow pages? Is that
think
what it
you,
was?
Well, I don't know. What was the difference between the white pages and the
I
yellow
think you
pages?
White
Oh,
pages for
wait, I think
businesses.
I'm having a flashback.
Okay.
In the yellow pages there were like rip out postcards where you could put your information and mail in with money and be in the yellow pages.
Oh.
You do
Am
that.
I
think-
right about that?
I don't know. I think it was. I thought it was more like you're like already in the yellow pages, and then like I had like a couple of friends where like their families were like always like, or like I have like family members that are always like in debt or something, and
Yeah.
you get paid to get out of the yellow pages, just so like people can just like look you
Oh.
up and like call you all day.
I would like to pay to get out of the yellow pages.
They've been scamming since the 90s. Get me out of here. Rent-A-Center's on my ass.
I don't need any more phone calls.
They're going to take the fridge, honey. Please. Our kids eat from that. That's so funny. The 90s were the time.
Do you
dude.
remember Encarta Encyclopedia? It was like an online encyclopedia that it would come in like a CD.
Kind of, actually.
And it was like online. Yeah.
Have I brought this up? Maybe I have. Do you remember Barbie's vet school game?
No.
Did we talk about this?
No.
Barbie school game.
Barbie
Vet school?
Pet Rescue. Barbie Pet Rescue. Go to Barbie Pet Rescue and do trailer. We don't want to see the full gameplay.
Oh my God.
Was
Do you.
like a CD-ROM?
Yes, it was a CD-ROM. Thank you for saying the full name.
A CD-ROM.
A
Oh,
CD-ROM.
we're talking about the CD-ROM.
She said it like it was an ancient fossil, like an old
I
dinosaur.
had those Barbie games, like the discs.
What?
Barbie Pet Rescue.
You
Oh,
have told
okay.
me several times that I would like this.
Okay, yeah. So I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might have to skip through it. Can you just click at any point? I think at any point Sarah would like it.
Oh, yeah, I'm in.
You pet the dog.
All they took
1
was
second.
that dog. But I want to pet a virtual golden retriever.
Okay, now go to another point. See if Sarah would like it. You got to catch
I
it.
mean, there's a monkey on a playground.
Okay, so pause. The game is you
Am
go.
I Barbie?
You're Barbie.
Okay, I love it.
You're Barbie.
I couldn't be more happy with what's happening.
You go for different walks in different parts of nature, and you find injured or abandoned pets.
and then you nurse them
You
back
rescue them.
to... Stop.
You nurse them back to health, then you keep them in the vet center for a bit before you release them. And sometimes they have babies.
No.
yeah, and then you
like,
have
the full-
puppies. Oh, look. oh, look, we found a macaw. And then it comes up this report. You click on the computer. It'll tell you what the macaw needs. You choose a name. You choose a plate. You choose a color for the macaw. So the macaw,
Not Rainbow the macaw.
Ruby the parrot on 1017. Yeah. And there's a whole vet office.
Change up the office. Can
Uh,
I paint the walls in the office?
no, but you could.
Okay.
But you could take.
I'm out. No,
you
I'm just kidding.
You could take thorns out of a puppy's foot, honey.
No.
You could, yeah, look at that. That was one of my favorite puppies. I would always choose that one. And and then they would write you a thank you letter about
Well,
people
Barbie,
that
I have my puppy back, and it's all thanks to you and your helper. You did a good job of tracking her down, and you don't know how happy I was to see her again. She gave me a bunch of kisses, too. Anytime you need any help over there or anything, just call me. I owe you a big favor. Jody Fleming.
yes,
Not Jody Fleming.
who her dog got rescued at a garden, retrieved by her owner. We saved
By
the dog.
Barbie. Barbie
Dude,
saved.
Sarah, you wash them and the dogs
Okay,
are dirty, and you
can't.
take this cloth and you go, and then it's clean again. See if there's a washing in there.
No, not a washing. I don't know.
Oh, the garden! Hit the garden!
Oh my
Oh, honey.
Oh yeah, paradise.
Thank you, McKenna.
Dude,
Thank
I
you.
just want to pop an edible and play this all day.
Dude, we should play this and stream it. and see if we can rescue every pet in a day.
Do we have the
Can we finish the
CD-ROM?
game? We might have
Do
to.
we have
We
the
might have to seek the
CD-ROM?
CD-ROM. We might have to go to a cave and dig it up out of a rock somewhere. But oh yeah, the kittens. Hit
Not
the kitten.
kitten in the tree.
No, go back. The maze. The maze. Oh God, I remember this. The turtle maze.
What?
You saved these turtles and then you got to put them in it. There was little side games that you played with the animal you saved.
The
This game was
turtles.
endless, dude. And the turtles, had this little track you could follow. And
Flashbacks.
McKenna, did you play
I
this?
think I had this exact game.
What the
Was it
fuck,
like the turtle
Mom?
maze popped
I
up
never
and I'm like,
had this. No.
Can you go back? Can we see what else we got? Another scene. Give me another scene.
It's like a well. Of some
Show me to
kind.
me, Rachel. Show me to me, please. Have you not seen that?
No.
Oh my God. Hold on. Pause. Before I move on. Show me to me, Rachel. Show me to me, Rachel. It's a girl who tells her
Oh
mom.
no, no, I did see this. You
Okay,
did show me
okay,
that. You
okay.
did show it to
It
me.
was my
The
favorite.
Jesus one, yeah. No, I did see this. She showed it on another episode, I think.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
more time though for old times.
We should get that on the sound.
Show me to me, please, Rachel.
Fucking crazy.
She ate with that one. Oh God, yeah, that was my shit. And
Remember-
The Sims. When I would take the shower out, I would use the code. Did you do that?
What?
No, I never played this. I found out everybody just had a crazy god complex on Sims. Like I made houses and took all the doors.
I spent the majority of my childhood on The Sims, Barbie Pet Rescue, and Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah,
Roller Coaster Tycoon, where you can make your own amusement.
and the
parks.
people would get sick on it.
Yeah.
Dude, I
Can
would
we
make the
pull up
sickest
Roller Coaster
coasters.
Tycoon.
Yeah. Ah!
That was fun.
Ah! Yes, dude, that was the park, dude.
That was fun.
This was the life.
Yeah.
My Sims, I used to do cheat codes on my Sims where they would shower, and then I found a cheat code online, like a little horny scammer.
No.
Yeah, and I would put in this cheat code and make the shower disappear, so they'd just be showering naked. Put in Sims shower naked.
No.
I bet that someone's
You little perv.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
This is what you were doing.
Yeah.
No.
This is my bisexual awakening.
No.
I mean, we're gonna have to obviously blur this guy.
My sister asked for the Sims hot date for Christmas, and my mom went to go buy it, and it was in like a special section of Office Depot, and you had to be like 18 or over. And she's like, "I'm not getting you this. You had to be over 18 to buy the Sims hot
Okay,
date."
The
You're behind
Sims.
the beads at office.
I will
Yeah,
say-
dude.
I will say, well into my late 20s, I bought The Sims. Like when I was like 29.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I,
no,
and-
that's like you were well into stand up.
yeah, this was a few years ago.
You bought The Sims when you were 29.
I never told you about this.
Okay.
I bought The Sims, and it's hard not to emotionally get invested. Sarah, you
I
start,
can't.
Sarah,
No.
you start on Imagine.
I'm more invested in Barbie's.
You start
vet
on an
stuff.
empty plot of land and you have money to build your dream house. You get to pick the walls, the windows, the gardening, the brooms, the furniture. You build your family. Hold on. You build your sim. And it is not a family. You just build one sim, and it has to go out and socialize and build, find a boyfriend. And then you meet this guy, and you're like, this sim down the street's cute. And you go talk to him, and then you're like, we're kind of connecting. And you are like trying to make your sim fall in love.
Stop.
And then they like start
It's
going
like
on
real
dates.
life.
It's like real life. And literally, I had to get off of it because I was playing it and would catch myself like excited to go see my sim boyfriend.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
Yes, I'd be like, oh, I hope he likes me.
No.
I got obsessed with it at 29 and I had to cut it off. I still have it on my computer. I haven't fully let it go yet.
When was the last time you played?
That day when I was like, came home and I was like, I wonder if he's going to take me out. And then something went off, like he didn't, or his house caught on fire or something. And I was like, I'm done. I'm not dating, stress dating on The Sims 2.
That's crazy.
You really get connected to these families.
I know. I remember my ex.
Then some bitch comes over.
My ex-boyfriend used to play this game called Stardew Valley.
Uh-huh. I've heard of it.
Okay, he would play Stardew Valley all the time, and he had this mermaid pendant, and he was gonna propose to his girlfriend, and then he got cold feet in the game,
No.
and was like, and I was like, you're getting cold
Oh,
feet about
that's
proposing
so-
even in Stardew Valley.
You should talk about that on stage.
I forgot about it.
That's
till right
really
now.
funny. He had commitment issues
Yeah.
in Stardew Valley.
In Stardew Valley.
That's so funny.
You have a little farm and you like grow truffles and stuff.
Okay.
And you need a mermaid,
I don't hate it.
And you need a mermaid pendant to propose.
Oh, that's a lot.
And he got the
scared.
mermaid pendant, and he was that bitch. It was a
The
purple haired
purple-haired?
bitch, and I was like jealous of her too.
No.
I was like, yeah,
She is the most exotic on Star
yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, that would have hurt me. That would have hurt
I think her
me.
name was Emily when they were playing
Of course it was. It always is, dude.
Stardew Valley,
That's
dude.
so funny. Yeah, you get really emotionally invested in these fucking characters. You ever watch a TV show and start legitimately falling in love with one of the characters?
Yeah,
And you're like, this can't be healthy.
yeah,
And then the show ends and you feel lost, like your friends just left.
yeah. Like I really liked Roman Roy in Succession.
Sounds like him.
Like once it went off the air, I was like,
That's
oh,
the Culkin brother, right?
yeah. I was literally like, oh,
Roman's a good name.
yeah. He was like so funny, and his character was just like he was my favorite.
I could see you dating him
And then it ended,
in
and I was
another
like,
life.
Roman Roy,
Where are you?
where are you?
Where'd you go, Roman Roy?
And go back and rewatch episodes
fuck.
because the character was also so good.
That's how
You know
I
when
got
you
with
get-
Lip from Shameless.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, now here's the new one everyone likes, right?
The
there.
bear.
Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched that?
No.
Me
I
neither.
get stressed when I watch. I worked in a restaurant for a long
No,
time. I get
feel
stressed.
the exact same. Everyone's like, it's so great. I'm like, I lived it. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm like, it makes me, yes, chef. I'm like, ah. I have flashbacks of being in college at the swamp and getting yelled at for stealing
At
a little
the
bit of sweet
swamp.
potato fry.
The
They would-
swamp was a really big part of your life.
The swamp
The
changed
swamp
me.
comes up a lot because it like really formed who you were. I
It
think.
did.
I know. It was part of your formative years.
It was.
She was like, yeah, when I was at the swamp.
I would steal sweet
When
potato
she-
fries out the yeehaw.
She did time at the swamp. Like it was like if she was in jail or something.
Sarah, fuck you. That's
When
so
I,
funny.
when I was at the swamp, I'm like, yeah.
My mama said when I was at the swamp.
What was your first job, Sarah?
Abercrombie.
Yeah, see, I could see that shape.
Abercrombie kids.
Abercrombie Kids?
Yeah, and everyone there had eating disorders because we wanted to fit into the kids' clothes.
No, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
and you
the
could
eating
buy-
disorders in high school. That was the fun time when you and your friends were counting carrots. Do you remember that phase?
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not hungry. I had an ice blended mocha for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, what?
So funny. I've been hungry my whole life.
Oh my God.
There hasn't been a point where I haven't.
Yeah, I worked at Abercrombie and it was crazy. It was a weird time.
Does the kids Abercrombie have like a smell? Where they,
Yeah, they have the same smell. They
As
have
the
their own
adults.
fragrance. They just spray it. And like everyone who worked at the kids Abercrombie and the adults Abercrombie would party on the weekends, and we'd have like toga parties, and like people would like hook up with each other. And
Not the
my
Abercrombie
manager
coming.
was doing coke in the back.
The Abercrombie manager?
Yeah, and
not
she had
not
her
Coke in the
sidekick-
flipped up collared shirt.
Yeah, double collar.
No.
Yeah, we used to double
The colors.
collar.
I might bring that back. I might
The
buy an
double-
Abercrombie and double collar it and wear it with some baggy pants.
The
I kind of
double
miss
collar.
that.
Full Kanye.
Full Kanye.
The
yeah.
double collar.
Do they have those for sale?
They do. Abercrombie's still alive and well.
I remember that song.
Remember-
Ever since I can remember, I've been
Double-
popping my collar, and
Yeah.
everybody was popping them wearing. Oh yeah, dude. Go to images. Hit the images.
No.
No, there he
There
is.
it is.
Johnny or
That.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
That's
is.
what everyone I worked with looked like.
I might rock that again and hit a good monochrome.
Dude, that is what everyone I worked with looked like. And they had like puka shells sometimes.
I'm just doing coke with puka shell collared
I
men.
was spraying the spray of the fragrance.
Ah, God. I worked at a restaurant. So I was like, I worked at an Irish pub
You did?
called Beef O'Brady's.
Beef O'Brady's. That was your first job?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was fucking awesome.
Really?
It was so fun. I got in trouble. I got drunk underage at the Christmas party. I got caught.
You did? How'd they
Mhm.
catch you?
I was drunk.
It was obvious.
I got drunk. And then I thought I was fired, but they kept me.
They did?
Yeah. And it was the owners that caught me and they yelled at me. And then I started dating their son like 5 months later.
No.
I was a nightmare to them. I was a nightmare in their life. They were like this nice white family, and this like drunk Puerto Rican with bad parents comes in and just takes their son's virginity.
That's
Nightmare,
so
dude.
funny,
Nightmare.
That's so funny.
Nightmare. But anyways,
That's our episode.
that's our episode.
Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of This Bitch. You can find me here every Monday on This Bitch, every Wednesday on Shank, at Princess Shank on Instagram for show dates, and then patreon.com/SarahWineshank for bonus content. What about you?
KimCongdon.com for show dates, patreon.com/Kim Congdon, Childless MILF on YouTube, Magic Prank Show on Netflix, and my other podcast, The Kim Congdon Takeover on YouTube and anywhere you find podcasts as well. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.